What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dan Banks, aka DJ Fine CEO of JTU. We are Jersey Magazine and Jersey Diamonds, and I'm here with the lovely Tell 'em Star.
What's up? What's up? T to the E to L E M S T A R.
Oh, she had a whole phrase. That's dope. You already know Miss Tell 'em Star is in the building from Central Jersey. In the building, you already know. We were talking about that earlier inside Joe, but let's get to know Miss Tell 'em Star. So, Miss Tell 'em Star, you're in the process right now of rebranding yourself, right? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what it's like to take some time off from the game, right? Mm-hmm. To just reinvent. And now you're rebranding yourself, about to come out with some dope stuff. Let's talk about that. What was that process like for you?
It's just simple, like taking a step back and just reevaluating like your artistry and like where you want to be and how you're gonna get there. Yeah. That's how I like see it.
Definitely. And what kind of Tell 'em Star are we seeing like evolve now from the previous Tell 'em Star?
Definitely mature.
Okay.
From the songs that I used to do. Sound different, style different. And like I think that overall I'm becoming a better person overall. So
definitely.
Yeah.
And we were talking earlier about the fact that you critique yourself really hard. What is it like to be an artist and critique your own music and like really put a lot of pressure on yourself? Like what's the troubling factor with that?
I mean, it can like drive you insane. To be honest, like just being like, all right, I did this track, it's fire for the moment, and come back, dang, this is trash. And then you go back and he's like, it's really not that bad. Like it's just myself. Like just hearing like different sounds. Like okay, I want to add that in. I want to fix this, just so it can be perfect. And like it can like literally drive you crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's been inspiring you to continue this journey? Like I said, like when a lot of people take off, they don't come back.
Right.
You know, with some of the things that they go through in life. But what made you actually want to come back and express, kind of what's been going on?
Just like my love for music and like my family. Yeah. So like, cause like my family and I are having a lot of financial issues and stuff like that. So that's also my motivation to just keep going and not like, drop and leave them in the dust. So
definitely.
Yeah.
What is it like actually finding your sound as an artist? Like how are you able to find your new sound? And evolve to because obviously you had your music from before, and you said you had to take some time off, and then I'm sure you probably went back and you were like, what was I doing? Now you're like, so like, what is it now to evolve into a new sound? How are you able to capture your new sound?
I think honestly, listening to other songs that you enjoy, and like where exactly you want to go with your sound, and knowing it. Like once you know, like, ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing about my sound because I know I'm confident in it. And that's also another thing, being confident in it. If you're like, just I'm gonna turn record and just say something, that could be also just your sound, like you just off the top saying anything. It's happened. And so or like if you're just more just thinking about what you're about to say, what you're about to do on the track. Once you find your thing, it's your thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Question, with your bars and your music, do you find yourself doing a lot of freestyle, like off the dome, or do you find yourself writing a lot?
Before I actually used to write a lot, but like now since I'm more comfortable like recording at home and stuff, I usually freestyle it, and if it comes out perfect, boom. And then if it don't, like I go back and pick it each back, punch in.
Definitely.
But I still write, definitely, but like recording and just recording yourself and just being in your own space and just going off the top. A lot of the times, like that's where your most creativity comes out. So that's what I've actually been doing.
And you said you create your own beats and everything, like you produce.
I don't produce beats yet. I'm trying to learn that part. But mixing and mastering stuff, I started to teach myself that.
And what's the process of that now? We were talking a little bit earlier about research and everything. So what is it like researching the tools that you need to make your career successful?
Being self-taught, in my opinion, because if you can mix your own songs, you don't have to wait to go to the studio. You don't have to pay to go to the studio. So if you're like, financially struggling, and like, you can do your songs how you want it to sound. Because I have experience like going to studios and like thinking, okay, I'm here, I'm at a studio, I'm doing something, and then the engineer drowns my vocals in auto-tune, and it's like, he's like, this fire, right? No, it's not. And it's just like, at that moment, I knew I have to teach myself of that situation. So, I also went to Rampo College, like, for music tech. But before I even touch the computer or touch like software, I had to do all the basic courses. And I'm like, I don't got time for this. I want to learn this now, so that's why I left the semester and started teaching myself.
That's awesome.
For real.
Now, with the re-imaging and rebranding yourself, now I was following her earlier on Instagram, and I was like, you don't have any posts, or your page is on private. But she actually said that she was archiving a lot of old posts for the rebranding. So what was the decision behind that?
I just want to like have like some visuals and image of like where I want to be at, cause you know I just have like pictures like selfies and stuff like. Yeah. I really want people to take me serious of what I'm trying to do, because I've been doing this for a while now. Yeah. So it's time to invest more into myself and my image. So that's where I'm like going with it.
And now you're talking about actually dropping singles and videos.
Yeah.
So what made you make that decision?
Cause I've been dropping mixtape, EP, albums, and it's like at this time I'm like I want to just drop some videos and some singles with it, because my last video was like 2015, 2016. Yeah. And that was Game Time. That was like my first song I ever mixed. Yeah. So you can tell like, yeah, I was a beginner at it. So this probably wasn't like the best mixing. Mm-hmm. And so now like I have experience with it. I know where I want my sound to sound like. So I want to drop this new image of me, including the visual. Yeah. And that's what I want to do. I just want to keep dropping videos and songs with it. Yeah. So.
And what kind of visuals should we be expecting?
With these latest songs that I've been working on, they literally are like me going through the motions. So my new songs that I'm going to be dropping is like a twist of like R&B ish. So I kind of named the genre like hypnotic R&B, something like that. So like visual wise, I didn't get started yet with like a treatment, but it's definitely going to be something different. Yeah. Definitely.
I can tell.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And when are we looking to possibly drop some singles? When we
I want to knock out like
the exclusive date. Yeah.
I want to knock out like about 10 tracks. Okay. Mixed, mastered, done, and then I'm gonna start dropping them. So probably like end of November. Yeah. You'll probably see the first one.
Definitely.
So
that's dope. Last question for you. Your name, Tell 'em Star. Very unique. Very unique. Where'd you get it from? We were talking about it.
My dad, he's a DJ, like always bumping old school music. So like I was brought up with listening to all of it, and he would play Slick Rick all the time, and I would listen to him, and it's like, yo, like he's telling a story with all his songs. That's crazy. That's like a whole new lyricism right there. And so Slick Rick, storyteller, I was like, tell him Star, so tell him. And then Star, obviously Star, nobody compete with a star. So then tell him Star, so when I perform, I'm obviously going to be telling you something when I perform, which is my music. So
I think you just started spitting bars just now. Most definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, you heard it here first, man. Tell the stars in the building, Jersey. Tell them they can book you, follow you, everything.
Oh, yeah. So Instagram, Tell'em Star, TELLEMSTAR. Snapchat, Go Tell 'em, so GOTELLEMMGO. Facebook, Tell'em Star. They're all the same, basically, except Snapchat.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tell'em Star. We have Jersey Magazine.
Jersey Turned Up Entertainment. Entertainment.